Friends, today we'll talk about epilepsy. Epilepsy is a disease associated with various myths where people thought that your brain has been taken over by some supernatural power. Some people have equated epilepsy with lunacy or mental illness also. People think it's an illness which is contagious or which is directly present from birth. But we will try to demystify these myths about epilepsy. Epilepsy happens because there is leakage of currents inside the brain which lead to a kind of short circuit in the brain which activates all the brain cells simultaneously. Because of the simultaneous activation of brain cells, the body starts getting contorted, shaking uncontrollably, and the patient makes abnormal noise. But there are epilepsies where patient does not have abnormal movements. These are called complex partial epilepsies where patient just stops responding suddenly or patient does not know what is happening around it. So epilepsy can be with abnormal movements and epilepsy can just involve unawareness without any associated abnormal movements also. People initially thought that epilepsy treatment is full of side effects. It will cause your mind to become slow, the patient will remain sleepy or will have abnormal weight gain or liver dysfunction. But the advances in modern medicine have made the epilepsy medicine very safe and well tolerated without much drowsiness, no effect on mental function, no effect on weight or liver. These medicines are very safe and well tolerated. What is important is that we do appropriate tests of epilepsy which are MRI, CT scan and EEG which are able to diagnose your cause of epilepsy from hundreds of available causes. All epilepsy is not genetic, most of it is acquired. Epilepsy may start in young children, but it generally disappears by the time they become adolescents. Some people, especially young girls, may start epilepsy around the time that they get periods, and that epilepsy called juvenile myoclonic epilepsy may continue lifelong. Epilepsy surprisingly increases in older people due to brain damage, and their seizures may not have typical manifestations like abnormal movements. They just have loss of consciousness sometimes, which must be aware to differentiate it from stroke or TIA. The important thing is to choose from variety of medications that are available. So to go to your neurologist who will make a proper diagnosis of type of epilepsy you have and whether it is caused by a focal lesion in the brain like tumor, tapeworm cyst in the brain, cortical dysplasia, sclerosis of the brain, and he can put you on appropriate medicine. About 70 to 80% people's epilepsy is well controlled with medicine alone.
यदि आप इस तरह ही हेल्थ के बारे में जानना चाहते हैं तो सब्सक्राइब करें ये चैनल द हेल्थ केयर टुडे और बेल आइकन दबाएं ताकि हर नए वीडियो का नोटिफिकेशन सबसे पहले आपको मिले.
But 20% people, the epilepsy may not be well controlled on medicine. Such people are candidates for surgery, which can be a resective surgery where a part of the brain is taken out or a pacemaker can be put in the brain. But we need detailed evaluation to decide which patients are the right candidates for surgery. However, we must note that the commonest cause of resistant epilepsy or poorly controlled epilepsy is non-compliance with medication. When we don't take proper medicine on time or we miss doses of medicine to check, or when we take alcohol we miss the doses of medicine because of exam or something, epilepsy medicine needs to be taken regularly at the same time, morning and evening. We must have food on time and we must have adequate proper sleep. Avoid addictions and certain conflicting medicines with epilepsy medicine, especially some antibiotics for proper treatment of epilepsy. Sometimes when we see a patient who is getting epileptic attack, we become fearful. We start putting some slippers on his face, something in his mouth to prevent tongue bite. But all of this are myths and it is not required. We should put the patient to one side so he does not aspirate his own secretions. Let him breathe properly. There are sprays available which can control fits called midazolam sprays that we can give such patients, and do not be afraid. Most of the seizures will culminate in 2 to 5 minutes and patient will be restored to normal health within 5 to 10 minutes. But it is important after every attack to consult your neurologist so that your treatment can be suitably altered, and if you are not on any treatment then a proper treatment can be started. To conclude, friends, I will like to tell you that epilepsy in today's time is easily diagnosable, easily treatable. Drugs do not have various side effects. Drugs are cost effective and not very expensive, And with proper treatment and compliance with medicines and not being misled by myths, epileptic patients can lead happy, productive and useful lives.